You cannot afford to miss this.
When people say that, how can God create so many gays if he condemned homosexuality? There's a false presupposition there, and it's that God created you the way that you were born. That's not true. We were born selfish, not to forgive. We were born with a desire to rebel. God didn't create us like that. God created you and I with a free will, and God expects us to exercise that free will to decide, am I going to give into my sinful desires or am I going to choose him? Can you imagine if you were born with, a high testosterone level and you stood before God and said, I know I hit my wife, but I was born that way. You made me like that. No. God would say, I expected you to call your body into submission, to make it a slave, and to decide I'm not giving into my sinful nature. How is that fair though? That God knows that we have a sin nature, an inclination from the minute we are born to run towards wickedness. How is it fair that he expects us to control that? If it weren't for Jesus Christ and the fact that he went to the cross to crucify the power of sin and death, that he who knew no sin became sin that we might become the righteousness of God.
Comment and subscribe for more, and be sure to see my bio or the description for how to get to heaven.